Hey guys, this is Dardamos with Dardamos Dominions, and I'm here with Gazlov. How are you doing, Gazlov?
Pretty good. Yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. Now, I think that you're also doing wonderful for another reason. Yomi has decided to say you must die in Latin. We looked this up beforehand. Uh, was this sent to everybody?
Yeah, I think so. This was his cry for help.
Was there anything
Too
in
little
the
too late, I'm afraid, because the political situation in the game is there's really just isn't anybody available to attack me other than Helheim. I think Machaca is a little worried about Pangea because Pangea is equally just wrecking in this game. So it kind of splits. It splits the leader a little bit, or at least the big target. And it confuses all the little guys.
That was the thing. I was looking at the situation, and Machaca just seemed to they seemed a little fish in a big pond. And also with Therados, I don't know if they could do much.
Well, I think what Machaca was doing was trying to hit some research goals, because Machaca's troop lineup is pretty bad, but their mages are decent. They're not amazing because they're not an astral nation, but they have a lot of elemental magic that you can do a lot with. And I think they have some death magic as well. And so I think he was really hoping to get a tech advantage before dealing with me.
Now that's fair enough. And not only that, but like his army just seems to be marching. I mean, maybe this is a different army than this one, because, I mean, we did just see him about a turn ago, and we can't see this throne anymore. So maybe that wasn't his full army that he was sending after this throne. What's interesting is that for Therados, if I was him, I'd be looking at Machaca and saying, that's my best target.
That's how I felt as well, and that's kind of what I expected to happen. But I think Sakane ends up talking Therados out of invading him.
And that's fair enough, because to be honest, Therados, I don't know about this matchup, but I do know that, Sakane is a good player, and he could probably defend himself against a Therados attack. Wait, hold on. Oh, we do. Hold on. This was Pangean territory. Machaca has gone to war, haven't they?
Briefly.
Okay, so there has been a war at this point. And where is Therados? Why is Therados not taking these provinces? That's just really weird. I wish I could talk to RCK and just why were you not more aggressive? I mean, I think that he could have done much better in this game had he gotten aggression. And that's one thing I see out of you as a player. I mean, you go from war to war. I mean, you finished Joe Brandon, and then you moved immediately to Yomi. Do you usually take any breaks at all during the mid game to late game?
I try not to, unless I need to sit back and research. Like if my first wars kind of went not as well as they should have. I mean, you saw the Joe Brandon attack. That was very easy, right? Went in, took everything in a few turns, moved on. Same with Yomi. I come in and I think it's 8 turns total, and he's completely eliminated. So if it took a lot longer than it should have, I'll sit back and forge Alquills and get my researchers, really established, and try to get up to Fog Warriors, and then the real fun begins.
Well, it's really interesting because I've seen these players, where they sit there and they're playing Sim City almost. They're sitting there just watching the turns roll in, trying to hit a key research point like Alt 7 on turn 12. Where from turn 12 to Alt 7, it might take them anywhere from another 12 to 15 turns, and all they do is expand. I think that this is one of the weaknesses of some of the new players, is just that aggression, and that, to me, this is not a defensive game. Are there any defensive bonuses in dominions whatsoever?
Well, I mean, when you're fighting wars, it's hard to research because your mages should be out there doing useful things.
Yeah.
And so sometimes that kind of slows your research goals down a little bit. So, turtling is okay. 1 second, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, but what's really interesting, and you're probably not here listening, you've got these shaman things up and going, and what's cool is you have, I mean, your research is not bad whatsoever. I mean, 253 on turn 25 as Vanheim is not the worst in the world.
Yeah, but it's still pretty bad compared to other nations, I mean, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm using lizard shaman researchers. Because my native researchers are just bad. Like, they're just absolutely awful.
I mean, I'll take these.
Yeah, look at these guys.
115 for 18 research. I mean, the Owl Quill costs you, what, 3 air? I mean, you've got the air to spend, so you can make three quills a turn.
Yeah, no problem.
That's not bad at all. I mean, and it's costing you your little dwarven smith's turn, so you're missing out on this, but who cares?
Yeah, and the only reason why I'm using a dwarf instead of a Van Hearse is because I don't have any Van Hearses that aren't fighting right now.
And well, that's kind of the interesting thing is that. Oh, hey, Kara, how are you doing, dude?
Good.
It is. I mean, like that's to me is the idea is that you go out, you get the money from the war, and you spend that money on research, and that money from the war ends up catching you up in research.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why you take a small break is so you can catch up a little bit. Just kind of establish yourself and actually start profiting off what you've taken. But in this case, like I said last episode, I'm kind of worried about coalitions, and so I need to exterminate those who I think might team up against me.
That's very fair enough. Kara, have you ever had 4 lizard provinces?
When I'm doing really well.
Oh my goodness, Marverni's capital turned into shamans?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Oh my.
Loved it.
Hey Grippa, you thought you had it good? He had 4 lizard shaman provinces.
What a bastard. No one likes it when you're like that, man. Oh, is this Van? Oh, even more go fuckers.
Last turn, we just got your message. Or was it this turn?
Which message? I literally do not remember things.
There it is. So that's where we are in the game. You're, I think, pretty upset at the moment.
Okay, so let's go back a turn because this is the one I was telling you about, Grippa.
You gotta see this, Grippa.
I don't think I want to.
Okay.
Well,
no, you'll want to see it. It's awesome. Okay, so watch this. Wait, hold on. This isn't? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so remember your little Dione or your Diones here, right?
Yes, my favorite ones who I wanted to fly and couldn't make them fly.
Oh,
they're also old, of course. Don't forget that one, the old demon.
What? Oh no, only one of them's old. Okay.
One.
Okay.
There's a small chance for them to spawn old. I had 3 of them spawn old.
What was did you actually go through this and did you test this battle at all?
Like once.
Okay.
It's kind of it was a weird time in my life with work. I only had time for one test. It worked. The test.
Okay. And what was the idea behind it? Like, how were you going to deal with? I mean, we did watch this, but it was a little bit weirder than we're having the replay bug. So I'm sure your test was different than was different than the game.
Well, let me find out what happens here, because I'll tell you right now if things were different.
Okay, so first off, you went in with your Pegasus Riders and died gloriously and quickly. So they did near nothing.
This is quite different, because as you see on the side there's a Dione in the back.
Yes.
Which didn't happen in the real battle.
Okay,
I had those two Amazon ladies casting Gift of Flight on them. In the real battle, they cast it on themselves and ignored the Dione. So the Dione, my goal was to have them both fly to the back and take out those spamming mother effers. In the real battle, neither of them got that, and they walked in and died. In this one of the two got it and went and died. So there's that.
No, he doesn't die, dude.
Oh, he survives.
Well, watch
I'm
this.
back
This
good.
is amazing.
Of course. Oh, I thought he was routing. I thought he just turned and routed.
One of them is routing. This
Oh, he
guy's
did. He did, of course. That's my life.
Oh,
Oh,
no, watch
one
this. 'Cause-
So one makes it off. So
I'm
one
gonna
dies.
I'm going to kill all of them right there, aren't I? Oh, no, they're going to
Yeah,
well,
yeah. You would have. There was in an alternate reality. You won this battle.
I was so angry about those Amazon girls not giving Gift of Flight. Crystal Sorceresses, whatever their names are.
Okay, this is the other thing is Grippa in this one. Not
Oh,
only do
no.
you get Grippa Flight, or sorry, not Grippa Flight. Grippa Flight. It's not only do you get Gift of Flight. Like, watch this little necromancer right here. Pop, and when that pops, that is the entire undead leadership of his entire army. Watch these skeletons. They just all of a sudden freeze, and then they slowly start killing themselves.
Gaslov, I hate you so fucking much.
Yeah, I lucked out this one.
If they were both flying like they were supposed to, I was very confident I would win that battle.
Well, this is your problem. Wait, hold on. How did they Gift of Flight themselves? No, dude.
I actually think they can't cast it on someone else, actually.
Okay.
But they didn't cast it on the Dione, as you can see. If you watch them, they're both scripted to do Gift of Flight.
They did luck.
I did not tell them to do luck. That is not at all what I did.
Okay, there's Gift of Flight and Summon Lesser Air Elemental. I didn't even miss this Air Elemental.
What?
I'm sure that thing
Okay,
goes
that's just totally wrong. Different from the thing then, but...
Okay, just so you know, Grippa, in the future, put him in the corner away from your other troops. And
See,
then...
funny you should mention that. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Were lessons learned?
Lessons were learned and applied, and the applied lessons did not work either.
What's cool is these guys are like shooting flames. I bet that's actually Oh wait, no, it's killing your own troops.
That's how I do. That's how I roll.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're at least hitting some of the Van Heers, and that throwing is really nice. So, so really sad, dude, because the flag does not match the result of the battle. Why were you not being aggressive with your Dione?
I was trying to figure out how the hell I kill these guys with Dione, because I had nothing built that would fight elves very well.
Did you go to anybody and talk to them about it?
Yes, I was looking towards, I think it was Ubar. It's been a long time since I played this game happened, so I'm trying to remember. But I think it was Ubar or Pan was going to be crafting me things, as well as Helheim.
Oh, it was Pan. Pan was the one giving you Frostbrands. Oh, that dirty bastard.
It might have been Helheim. I don't recall who was giving me shit.
Like I mean, what's funny is Grippa. I came in here. I looked at yours. I gave you a little bit of hell about the gear sets, and then it goes and wins and makes me look like an idiot. So the gear set worked.
The gear set was totally randomly put together. The stake. So those were pretty funny. I had been talking to someone who had just fought Vanheim or whatever this is, and they were saying how the snake bladder stick thing wrecks them when there's no real poison resistance on them. And so I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I got nothing else to do. Throw in the snake bladder stick, see what happens. Because I was able to just only craft that, really.
I didn't see it do... It doesn't do like a whole lot of damage, but it doesn't do terribly. But I don't know if it might have been the poison touch as well. Is this an auto cast poison touch, or does it just allow it? Oh, that's not. It's okay. So it's not even an auto cast. So you just got it for the poison resist.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they can splash themselves with the snake bladder stick.
Yeah, like there's occasionally, but I'm seeing more from
Yeah,
the
I think
brand.
The brand is what killed them. Because I mean, they still have 5 poison resistance, which isn't enough, obviously, but it's kind of something.
Yeah, it wasn't the highest thing, but it was designed to also tick down thugs.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it does look like it has a chance.
And then the bastard runs away. I mean,
well, it's okay.
demons in my ass.
This guy actually fatigues out, so he's actually like going very slow because it's fatigue, and that's what makes him win the battle. This is golden, dude. I love this fight.
Round 2 would have got him, but still,
Elf bastard. Every good elf is a good elf.
Oh, come on.
It wasn't. I mean, losing 32 Van Heers wouldn't have been the end of the world for you either, correct?
No, because I mean, I still have a bunch in my capital, and again, I'm making 9 per turn.
I mean,
So a couple turns, you'd had another 3 turns. You had another group of Van Heers on your doorsteps.
hey, Kara,
Ironically, I would have won if I had those 3 turns, so it would have worked for me.
Kara, do you have any other like idea for how to make a Dione kill elves?
I mean, I'm not sure what the current research value is, but it's mostly based on magic.
Okay, so like there's no like gear set that could make these Dione tank infinite elves then.
Not really. You really want to be leaning into things like self-buff spells, soul vortex, that kind of stuff.
I mean, the soul vortex. If you got to that, might be able to pull it off. I think the other thing you could have done, Grippa, is did like a
Be a good player.
That's true too.
No.
That's not the answer you were supposed to give.
I also want to note particularly dealing with early Vanheim's elves is a lot harder than dealing with most people's elves because they hit so much harder.
I'm almost wondering if you could have done like Horde of Skeletons, but you don't have Horde of Skeletons, do you?
No, I was running up enchantment in order to what the hell was I researching for? I think it was Grippa Winter and Rigor Mortis.
I think where is yeah, enchantment has the Horde of Skeletons right here, dude.
Yeah, level 5. I wasn't at level 5 enchantment yet. I was a greedy bastard when construction and alteration.
I think that's the right way to go, dude. I mean, maybe even raised skeletons might have done it, where you just threw a couple skeletons with one of them, and then it broke up this formation enough that instead of facing 30 Van Heers, you'd be facing 5 or 6 at a time, and your regen could keep you up while your Frostbrand was knocking them down.
Yeah, but they have a massive spell casting fatigue. And also, I already have a bunch of, what's it called? Half my people are unscriptable anyway. They're undisciplined. And I have like the wolves that auto-spawn and run in, so they're already broken up a bit based on everything that happens there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like you're just keeping guys on the flanks of your Dione, because like this worked. Like this, if you look at what happened, he fights like he's fighting like maybe 5 or 6 here, and as long as he's fighting 5 or 6, he's just fine. He's wrecking face. It's just when they completely surround him that they start. I mean, he did well just on his own. But yeah,
for a second.
What's that? Sorry.
Look at the elf bless for a second.
Oh yeah, give me a second. Ding. Okay.
That's not enough fire resist or poison resist. Things like fire shield could do it.
I think he was casting fire shield. I think he had fire shield on.
You did, or one of them did.
Well, fire shield is 8 armor penetrating, so it would be 3 against 13 armor. I don't think fire shield would do any damage.
It should be more than 8 based on how much fire magic they have. It gets buffed.
I think that the double Frostbrand would have been better. Like double Frostbrand would have wrecked face.
Well, here let's see what he's got. The guy who casts Fire Shield. What is it?
Is this the guy the one
The
that
Dione. Yeah, click on it.
12
Oh, it's
AP?
12. Yeah, 12 is pretty good. So 7 against what would be 6 armor. Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be pretty good.
I mean, it just adds to the bunch. So you have the Fire Shield, you have double Frostbrands. I like the little Snake Bladder stick. If you could get quickness on him somehow, because then it's got this lingering on there. So then what you're doing is you're just like, I mean, you're going nonstop, and does it stack? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but the Dione don't do too well with quickness because they already have fatigue issues.
Well, I think the fatigue issues are just related to their armor, and well, I mean, you didn't give him a 5 gem.
I had one piece of armor for the 2 of them. So
That's my next question. Did you not know? I mean, Gaslov gave you a nap 3, and then he like gave you 3 turns to go to people and say the elves are coming. The elves are coming.
I did that. No one cared because there was an Ubar in the game.
Better you than me is their idea.
Pretty much everyone focused on the Ubar and didn't give a damn about the poor little demon kings
Oh my!
I mean,
goodness.
to be fair,
being helplessly elf.
What was that, Kira?
Ubar.
It just like Ubar didn't like no. He's being held off like Pan is fighting a 2v1 with Ubar. Like here's Pan.
Yeah, that's pretty talented, to be honest. Like that's pretty damn good.
That's
like
Nosy.
Pan. Yeah, Nosy did great this game.
So yeah, it's really interesting that nobody was willing to. I mean, did you try trading for any items? I mean, were you able to?
I was trading for items with Helheim. Basically, he was the only one interested in doing that just to mess with Van.
Well, the interesting thing is, dude, I mean, like, it's not that hard to craft the black steel plate.
I had like no earth income.
Don't you? You get some naturally, don't you?
I think it's only like 1 per turn,
Okay.
maybe 2.
Trading for earth would have been your best bet, I think. But even that, I mean, like, God.
Yeah, I had some earth to trade you. Look at that.
This is, by the way, I counted this up. I can't remember who
What
it was.
the hell is that gem income? God damn it!
This is
I don't
nothing.
get anything.
I sight search,
That
man.
is everything to me. I never get gems. I'm not allowed magic.
Like, you should see what Vish had in his Ubar game. The dude was rolling in by 24. Like, he doesn't have anything in double digits yet. This is decent. I don't think you've sight searched very well, have you?
I searched every province I had for Death 3. So go ahead and look for any death sites you see in my land.
Oh, pale ones. Okay. Let's see. I mean,
my
his isn't
sight
much.
searching's okay, but it's mostly 2s and 1s. I mean, that's all I can really do.
Yeah, I mean, your highest is air and earth, and you have searched a lot of earth, but you haven't searched a lot of air, so a lot of your air income is just coming from either lucky sites or your cap. I'm pretty sure the reason why you've gotten your gem income so high is because of taking his cap, though. Is that right?
That's some of it, but I mean, the air is my highest.
Yeah,
So-
look at this. I mean, you've only searched 5 provinces of your 30. So it's... And I mean, you're
Well,
at
I mean, I
war.
didn't have a lot of time, right? Because I need a Van Jarl to do it. He's 275 gold. I need people out there fighting wars. So that's
Well, I mean, the way I look at it
those are
is...
my priorities.
I remember Sloth told me that 24... so you look at turn 24, you count up your gems. Are you higher than 24? Blood slaves count as half. And you're there. I mean, you're doing fine. So, I mean, it's easier to search for gems in other people's capitals.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're on turn 25. Hooray! dude, you are like rolling through, like you're getting good research either way, and you're starting to do dark knowledge. I mean, why are you
There
doing
was
dark
a disease. There was a disease site, I think,
knowledge?
or there was something that made me. I think it was a disease site, and I think it was the one that's not caused by death. Oh no! It's a throne.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to remote site search thrones.
Ooh, that's nice. And enchanters. Oh, shiny.
See you later.
That was a
Wait,
nice.
are you heading out? Are you heading out, Grippa?
No, I'm just angry.
Dude, I think you could have had this game if things had been just a little bit different and if people would have given you gear. Like, I think you could have taken that fight if you had the armor for it. That was pretty good.
I agree. But I was kind of struggling to put scraps together.
Wait, where's the... Oh, it's just harpies. Okay, and you are coming... Ooh, shiny. Oh, not shiny.
Yeah, because all of my Dione were outside of my capital.
Oh
When
my
you
goodness,
put
are
on
you
your CD.
serious?
So I had to somehow get them into the capital fight. And so I had to attack the
Oh.
capital.
So all your black steel plates were outside of the... I mean...
Yes. And I didn't have the money to build a lab somewhere else and put them, nor did I have the time.
Oh, this is going to go very poorly for you, dude.
But the wolves will tank them.
Wait, what was that?
The wolves just gave my blood surgers free blood surge.
Yeah, but this doesn't last that long, so...
What was the flash of red?
I think Grippa cast that stone curse or whatever it's called. That's
Curse
a
of
really
Stone.
terrible spell. I would never cast that. It's so bad.
Get to fly.
Oh yeah, see, I'm trying to get... So on the back there, I'm trying to cast Gift of Flight onto those Dione with those Oni Shugo. That's what's happening in the back. That's my attempt at... I don't know if they're actually getting it or not. Yeah, so it's Curse of Stones. So he was not given flight. Can you click on the Oni Shugo?
Well, that's these guys right here? No.
The ones to the left.
Okay.
Who did they give Gift of Flight to?
I think they just cast air elementals. You can see
No,
them
they
way up
did
here.
Gift of Flight. They did Gift of Flight and then Air Elementals. I saw it in the thing. But who the hell did they give Gift of Flight to?
I don't think they did it to anybody, dude. I think that in this one they didn't cast it or something. That's really weird.
I'm fairly certain I saw it in the scroll thing at the top.
I'm
left.
not gonna lie, dude. Gift of Flight in this case might not have been the best option.
Well, they weren't going to land until the end of their buffing script anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Like they would have come in like now. So
Oh boy. Oh boy. Bye-bye. Oh, look at all that red. Like, this is what you don't want. I mean, he's still doing really well.
No, they were supposed to be attacking mages in the back.
I mean, he's still holding off pretty well. Yeah, look at that. The horror helmet and the in the armor, and I mean, they didn't do terribly. I mean, he killed 20 guys. He lost 22 Vanheers here. I think that if yeah, I think you could gear him out to win against Vanheers. Okay.
Yeah, I think there would have been a chance.
Okay, then you're
I
going
mean,
on.
Yeah, I mean the Dione are pretty badass, honestly.
Yeah,
But the nation itself has some serious weaknesses. I mean, they're broke all game.
Oh man.
They can't research worth a damn. I mean, they're almost as bad as Vanheim as far as research goes.
I didn't have any problem with researching because they can make all 3 research items pretty easily. And then their Nominari are, you can recruit them anywhere. Almost like, or any woods, I think it is. And so I had no problem getting those.
Oh yeah.
And then you put double research items on them, and all of a sudden they're researching like 30 a turn.
Yeah, I don't know if you get enough death income to support those skull mentors. I mean,
you need to win your first war, but if you win your first war, you make a beeline for construction 6 because why not? You need the gear, you need the lanterns. You get lanterns, and then you just. I mean, it's at that point, it's just exponential growth because you're taking more land and you're getting research. But then you come across a player who knows how to use Unholy Scourge. What is that item? The Scourge.
Holy Scourge. Holy Scourge.
Yes, you meet a player.
I think there's a better one, isn't there? Isn't there a two-handed sword that does even better?
Flamberger, I think.
Flambeau.
Yeah, I think either way, there are multiple ways of killing demons. That's why if you ever see somebody taking a Moloch, it's just like, oh, free food, because all you gotta do is just get a couple. I had a Almish mounted commander kill a Moloch by himself in one of my games because it's a demon. You just hit him once, you hit him twice, he dies, and it's the Dione kind of fall off, and you have to turn them into casters at some point, which is kind of at that point. What do you have late game for these guys?
Tears.
Well, if you can get to Alt 7 and get some Berserker items on them.
It's like I said, the Holy Scourge, I mean, just 1-2 and you're dead.
Yeah, but then you blow up, and you'll also have that leeching spell. What's it called? The Death 2
Soul Vortex?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so you'll have Soul Vortex and Phoenix Pyre. And you just become a serious menace.
Yep, it's actually a really annoying combination to deal with because the Soul Vortex basically fills up their fatigue bar so fast, and the next time they die, just Phoenix Fire again.
Don't they come back in their second form though? Don't they?
Yeah, that's what I was actually just now thinking. So Phoenix Pyre might not actually function on these guys.
I don't think it does at all because I think when you go into that second form, you lose all your armor, if I remember correct. So then if anybody has magic weapons, it's just, a second attack.
I believe you lose the base armor, but if it's actually wearing items, I think it keeps them.
Oh, does it? Well, let's see right here, because he's going to die really soon. There you go. Oh, God darn you. Okay.
Well, there's another one.
What's that, sorry?
I was going to say, well, there's the other one that was still going to die.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. We've got plenty that will die here.
Thanks.
I appreciate you.
He's getting close.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of problems right now.
Yeah. Come on, I can do this. Oh, no! Oh, no! Grippa, they're dying too quickly.
Yeah, I noticed. It was a problem.
Like, Okay, 41. God darn
Yeah, and the Mercs just did not do well. 4 Mercs.
I mean, anything other than Van Heers will not do well against a Dione.
Oh, he's about to die. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God darn you!
1 hit point.
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so that's what's left.
Okay, so he gets to keep his misc slots.
Yeah, and like his hit points are not terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
Well, he gets to keep his buff, so he's still got Prot 20.
Okay, so he gets his natural protection. It's not, but he doesn't get his weapon either.
Yeah, he's down to a phantasmal weapon.
Yeah, definitely not something that you want to like. It. The one nice thing is that when he blows up, he might deal some, but these guys have fire resist.
I think they. I don't know, but I thought I remembered using Dione with Phoenix Fire before, and when they popped back in with the Phoenix Fire, I thought they popped back in on their main form.
My game, we never got to Phoenix Fire. Game was over by then. So
Me neither.
We'll have to test it out at some point. Okay, so let's move on to. Oh wait, hold on. Is there anything else here? Because we're seeing the end of Arco Safali here, and oh wow, he has 4 scouts. This is amazing. Is he actually gonna fight with these? Oh, he's running away with them. Why is he even? Wow.
It's still. Oh wait, summon lesser air elemental. Does that cost a gem?
Okay, that's what he did. He came out. He cast lesser air elements. This is a really good move.
Hey, he left his air quill on.
Like, I am such a vindictive player that I will take off every single air quill just to make sure that whoever kills me doesn't get them. Because, like, I will not give to my enemy. Okay, so turn 26. Oh, by the way, Grippa, what happened with Marverni in your cap circle?
So, he paid me to basically lease the province of my cap circle so he would continue to draw income from the water provinces in order to continue just messing with Van. So he was going to put up a fort there in order to start getting income.
He actually didn't mess with me. He messed with Helheim.
No! You put the troll shaman in front! No!
Nah, he's okay.
Yeah, I think he's
good.
okay.
I mean, he's got regeneration. He's
Okay.
fine.
So what does Curse of Stone do?
It gives fatigue and slows people. Again, he was supposed to be flying. I even had 2 Onishugo back there casting Gift of Flight on him.
Well,
Well, you got
He's
some
there.
flying bugs.
He's in that square. He's just selecting the bug first.
the bug can fly.
Yeah, look at that large beetle.
Yeah. He's
Can you
supposed
click on the the Onishugo and click a V or whatever?
Oh, yeah,
Yes, he cast Gift of Flight. Not on the giant dude though. not on the sack of HP that's the Dione. No, let's make ourselves fly.
Did he miss?
I even had to go through again. You're like, oh, put them away from the army. They're alone. They're all back here. What's flying?
I think they gave each other Gift of Flight, by the way.
I want to die.
well, good news.
You gave me your Skull Mentor.
I had to research. I had to keep them with the research
Oh, that's
because I needed to finish the research that turn.
Well, what you should have done is told the Onishugo to attack Rip. I mean, this is not terrible right here. It's just that he has no gear and he run out of chaff.
Yes. Eventually, the bugs did not do it.
Oh, well, that's the end of Grippa. And, I mean, you still didn't do... Well, yeah, this is trash. Okay.
I'm not dead yet. I'm still random forts.
What was sad, dude, is that your start looked so beautiful. I thought for sure that you were going to do
so
very
nice
well.
if I was anyone except Yomi. Because I had those Crystal Amazons, couldn't recruit them because I don't get money.
Okay, where did you go with your early game? Did you attack anybody?
The goal was to attack Ubar. Because I felt I could do very well against Ubar.
Where is Ubar in this?
East of me, around the lake. I was going to attack north and south of that lake across.
Okay, so you were going to attack here.
Yeah.
And instead...
I didn't want to fight elves. I was spawned surrounded by elves. I had a really awful path attacking to Helheim anyway. And Vanheim can go away. Marverni was maybe, but I didn't want to deal with the boars and shit.
I think you could have possibly... I mean, just looking at the gear set that you worked with and how well it did, I'm almost curious if you could have taken Vanheim if you would have had all your Diones geared properly, all of your stuff together, I'm curious if you could have taken them.
If I had 2 more turns, I think I could have won the game. Not the game. I would have won the war. I don't know about anything else, but
I mean, just the battle alone down here, where you potentially could have taken out 30 of them with only 2 Dione. I'm curious what would happen to other places, especially if you could have gotten out a couple. If you could have done some Horde of Skeletons, if you could have gotten to that research goal, but I don't know. That's a tough one. But okay.
Yeah, I was a turn away from getting enchantment 6.
Jeez.
Of course, that always happens to me. I always 1 turn away from my research goal.
So we are at 40 minutes, so I think we're going to put a cut in here. So, Gazlov, again, thank you for these turns, and thanks for being here.
Yep, anytime.
Grippa, it was wonderful having your perspective.
It was awful from my perspective.
And Kara, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, didn't say much today, but happy to be here.
Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.